Which magic key is right for you? As we all know, annual passes for Disneyland are unfortunately a thing of the past, and there is now a new system called the Magic Key. Ooh, ah. And for some, myself included, it was a little confusing about how it actually worked and the ways that it differed from having an annual pass. If you're like me and were a little bit confused, never fear, I'm going to walk you through what the different types of magic keys are, as well as how to utilize your magic key, get the most out of it, and keep yourself from being locked out with your magic key, because that is a possibility. All right, we're starting off with the most expensive, because why not? We're material girls over here. This is the Dream Key. Dun, dun, dun. The price for this is $1,399. That's a lot. Now, this key can hold up to 6 park reservations, which if you don't know what the park reservations are, don't worry, I'm going to get into that a little bit later in the video. It also has 0 blackout dates, which is a number we like to see. Standard parking is included, and you get a 20% merchandise discount. There is also a 15% dining discount off of select items. Next up is the Believe Key. If you just believe. This is $949 and can also hold up to 6 park reservations at one time. There are 48 blackout dates for this one, which is so crazy that the options are from 0 to 48. And parking is 50% off, so you're looking at about $17 for parking. You have a merchandise discount of 10% and a dining discount of 10% as well. Next up is the Enchant Key. Ooh, ah. And this can hold up to 4 park reservations at one time. This has a total of 151 blackout dates, which is starting to get up there. The Enchant Key is $649, and there are no parking benefits. You do still get the 10% merchandise and dining discount, however. And last but not least is the Imagine Key. Something to note though is the Imagine Key is only available for Southern California residents. The price on this is $399. Now you can only hold up to 2 park reservations at a time with this. And there are 235 blackout dates. There are no parking benefits, but it does come with a 10% dining and merchandise discount. Now, I do want to say before you get your hopes up too high, the Dream Key and the Believe Key are currently completely sold out. But if you are still interested in purchasing a Magic Key, they also have different payment plan options for you. If you're a Southern California resident, you can choose between 2 different payment plans. The first being the Magic Key payment plan, where you can put down a down payment and then you have the rest of the 12 months to pay off your key. The second being a monthly payment plan, where you can pay off your key per a monthly amount. And now that we know the different types of keys and how to pay for them, let's go over how to actually use your Magic Key. Because this is the part that is a lot different than using your annual pass as well. So previously when you had an annual pass, as long as you didn't have a blackout date, you could show up to the park, you showed them your card, and you were good to go. That is no longer the case. So if you want to go to Disneyland with your Magic Key, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to access the calendar. Then, making sure you're logged into your account, you're going to make a reservation. So this allows you to pick a date and park to visit based on both availability to the park and your Magic Key. So even if you have a key that has 0 blackout dates, you still may not be able to visit the park on certain days due to availability. No, if you're a park hopper, don't worry, you can still select both parks with your reservation. You just have to pick one park to visit first, and then you can hop between parks after 1 p.m. You just need 1 reservation. A park reservation will not be required for the second park, and from there, all you need to do is review and confirm your visit. Enjoy! They have also boasted that they're going to be special experiences geared just for those who are holding Magic Keys, including during festivals. Magic Key holders will also have first access to new merchandise. And best of all, you can receive a discount on Sip and Savor passes, which I feel like is my biggest vice. February 2022 is set to be the first ever Magic Keys celebration month, so I feel like all our eyes are going to be on just exactly what we can expect because we haven't really seen anything like this before. Another major thing I want to share with you guys in this video is how to get the most out of your Magic Keys. I know if you're like me, a lot of us miss that daily accessibility to the parks. And a lot of people have been talking about a special hack to, in a way, kind of get around this, and that's called rolling dates. Best way to do this is if you have the Believe or Dream Key, which as of right now are sold out. So hopefully if you want to do this, you already have them. And the way you would do this is you basically use all of your reservations in a row. And while this idea does work conceptually, you will still have to deal with not being able to book days based on availability, but hopefully it will still give you that flexibility of the park that you want. Now, this is number one, absolute most important thing though with the Magic Key, and that is you have to be very careful, especially with rolling dates, to not get locked out. And the number one thing you need to do is if you cannot show up, you need to remember to cancel your reservation at least a day in advance, or else it will count as a no-show. And if you get 3 no-shows in a 90-day period, you will be barred from making reservations for an entire month with your Magic Key, which I feel like is a big deal, and I wish a lot more people knew because I feel like they're not really advertising that very heavily. And the final thing that I do feel like you should take into consideration before purchasing your Magic Key is that there is currently a class action lawsuit going on against Disneyland over the Dream Key. Now, this key is already sold out, so you don't really have an opportunity to purchase it at this point anyway, but if you did already purchase it, this could affect you, especially if they end up winning. You could actually possibly receive financial compensation because of this. And a part of me almost wonders if Dream Keys will remain sold out until after this lawsuit is over. The lawsuit currently taking place is over the Dream Key and the notion that when you buy the Dream Key, it says that there will be no blackout dates. Now, one person in particular took issue with the fact that they spent so much money on this key to have no blackout dates, only to be told by Disney parks that they could not enter the parks on certain days still because of the prioritization of people purchasing tickets who did not have passes. According to the suit, the person claims they were unable to make a reservation for any weekend in November because they were blocked out by Disney, again, despite spending over $1,000 to have the Dream Key. While this case has yet to go to court, it could affect the 3,600 people who have already purchased Dream Keys. Disney's take on it is the following. We have been clear about the terms of the Magic Key product, and we know that many of our guests are enjoying the experiences these passes provide. We will vigorously defend our position as the case proceeds. They also have made a point to highlight on their website the phrase, park reservations are subject to availability and are not guaranteed for any specific dates or park. That being said, it'll just be really interesting to see how this plays out. I feel like Disney has incredible lawyers, so I don't really see much changing, but at least public opinion may change as these proceedings take place. I feel like there's a lot really open-ended with this, but it is very interesting, and I will be sure to keep you updated as more news on this comes out. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out and allowing me to add a little extra magic into your day.